Newborn kittens are adorable, but this time of year they can pose a big problem locally. Each year during the spring and summer months, the Louisiana SPCA sees a dramatic spike in the number of newborn kittens that flood local shelters and rescue groups. So here's a question: how can you help with this current problem? With us today, Louisiana SPCA spokesperson Heather Rickney is with us with an adorable kitten. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, tell me about the kitten that you've got here.
This is Mike, and he is part of a litter of 4 that was turned into us last month by a Good Samaritan who found them. He is available for adoption, and he is a 4.5-month-old neutered male, so we would love to find him and his siblings a place.
Oh, I hope that is the case. Okay, tell me the numbers you usually have and what you end up seeing this time of year. Give us a difference as to how much more you get in terms of litters.
It's all about seasons. During the winter months, we very rarely have young kittens. It's mostly adults that are turned in from homes. But come about March, we start getting young cats that are born on the street to feral animals. We also have people who haven't spayed their pets who end up with surprise litters. And starting around April, they begin to flood the shelter. Sometimes just a litter or 2 a day, sometimes upwards of 5 litters a day.
Wow.
So it all adds up.
And, you know, there's only so much room you have at the end, so to speak. So
Exactly.
Let's talk about the foster program you're doing right now, because you've got this explosion of a population with kittens.
Certainly. We do always look for foster parents. It allows us to place young kittens that are not going to do well in the shelter in a home environment where people can care for them, socialize them, and get them up to a weight and a health that allows them to be spayed and neutered and then placed for adoption. Ideally, we would prefer to spay and neuter the mother so that we don't end up having the babies to start with, but this is a great outlet for us because it allows us to keep the cages in the shelter free and to give these chances of, the cats a chance to socialize with the family and get used to being a good house pet.
So in the meantime, while you have adorable kittens like this, what are some of the things people can donate and bring by to help, to care for them?
There's a lot that young kittens need for care, things such as warm towels to be placed in the cages, heating pads, infant formula for kittens such as KMR, any other approved kitten formula, bottles. All of those things are definitely helpful. Soft-sided carriers that they can be transported into their new foster home with. All of those are definitely things that the shelter would gladly accept. Cash donations are good as well, because sometimes when we have a lack of a certain thing, we can just go out and purchase it from a local retailer to supplement what we need.
Okay, so as people bring them in, those are all the things that, and they can drop off if they find a litter or they can't anymore take care at the SPCA located on the West Bank, right?
Yes, if they're Orleans Parish residents, we'll take any cat or kitten that is found in the parish. Sometimes we'll, ask them if they can be the foster themselves and bring the cat in when it's more appropriate age. But certainly our doors are open to those people who have a need.
Okay, hope you find Mike a home here.
I hope so too.
Cute. Thank you for coming in, and remember people to spay and neuter.
Exactly.
Because that will reduce the population.